Everything okay?
Yep, think so. Did you pack everything?
A toothbrush each. Oh, and your Chanel number 5. That's all you'll be wearing, isn't it?
Are you planning a dirty weekend, Neil Walsh?
Something like that.
Phone for you, Neil.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hello?
Neil, thank God I've caught you. You couldn't make that interview today, could you?
Today? Well, it's a bit short notice, Carol.
Well, I tried to get hold of you yesterday. You've been very elusive, as usual.
Yeah, well, look, today's very awkward.
I've been to a lot of trouble to fix this, Neil. Jeffrey is a friend.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Carol, but I'm going away for the weekend with Sheila. We're leaving now.
Well, it'll only take an hour. Here's the number.
Carol?
624-0321. He's there now. Promise me you'll go, Neil. Neil?
Yes?
I'm trying to help. Be grateful. Bye.
Bye.
Anything I can do?
No, thanks all the same. Oh, in case of emergency, that's where we're going. But I'm hoping to remain incommunicado, if you know what I mean. Well, so, see you later.
What was that all about?
Nothing. I can wait.
Are you sure?
Positive. This weekend's for us. No Carol, no business, no distractions. Remember?
How could I forget?
Thought it might bring back happy memories.
Oh, yes.
Bit of nostalgia working its magic. You know the kind of thing.
I'm beginning to get your drift.
E66, yeah?
Fabulous!
I said it was a surprise, didn't I?
A sea view! It's great!
So you're glad you came?
Of course.
Neil, this is just the two of us this weekend, isn't it? I mean, there's no other reason why we're back in your old hometown.
Don't be daft. This is going to be just you and me.
Neil, it's been years. Oh, this must be your wife.
Yes, Juliet. Sheila, Juliet.
Hello.
Juliet's the manageress here. We were at school together.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's marvellous, isn't it, darling? We just arrived.
Oh, right. I'll leave you to it then. If there's anything you want, just ring the desk.
Oh, well, there was just one thing, Juliet. Unpack your toothbrush, darling. I'll be right back. This is a bit over the top, Juliet. I thought we agreed an ordinary double with special discount for old friends.
It's all right. I'm charging you the same rate. We had a late cancellation on the bridal suite, so I thought I'd treat you for old time's sake. Oh, and the flowers are on the house.
Well, that's very generous of you, Juliet. I'll return the favour sometime. I tell you what, if you're ever in town and want a free massage, pop round. My wife runs a Keep Fit shop.
You don't change, Neil. You can still make a girl's heart miss a beat.
Looking pretty good yourself, Juliet. Not married, then?
No, too busy having a good time, aren't I? Meet a lot of married men, though.
I bet you do. Well, I'll talk to you later, and thanks again.
You two seem to know each other very well.
I told you we grew up together. Juliet grew a bit quicker, that's all.
She looks the type. What a coincidence, you two meeting up again after all this time.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Neil, why can't you accept that I always know when you're lying? And it wouldn't surprise me if you hadn't done a little deal behind my back to pay for all this.
Sheila, please, don't spoil the mood.
I'm not. I just want you to know that you can't pull the wool over my eyes anymore.
I'm not trying to.
Good. So, what have you got laid on?
Well, I thought we'd have a bite to eat. Grab a few lungfuls of ozone on the beach. And then pop back here for a nice long siesta. What do you say?
I think I fancy the siesta first.
If you insist.
I love you, Neil. I think I want to spend the rest of my life with you. But I can't help it. I'm still very angry inside.
I know, Sheila.
And I'm not getting any younger. Well, if we're ever going to start a family...
Sheila, I'm having enough trouble supporting one person at the moment.
Yes, I know. I mean, we're through all that.
Hello?
Neil?
Yes?
It's Barry. Hey, hi. The Prodigal Returns. I heard you were down for the weekend. I've got a proposition for you.
Not now, Barry. Who told you I was here?
Julia.
Julia? Look, I'll ring you back sometime, Barry.
Listen, it's a new marina deal, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, well, we're on. But you'll have to move like the old proverbial. I'll pop over and give you the info.
Not now, Barry. I've got my wife with me. We're having a quiet weekend à deux, as they say.
Huh.
We'll have to make it à trois for half an hour. Listen, we'll have a couple while we do the bizzo. I'll see you in the bar, all right? Cheers.
Barry?
Everything all right?
Oh, yes, fine, thank you, Juliet. Neil's just met up with another old friend.
Oh, yes, Barry Donovan. He's still very attractive, you know, your husband.
Yes, I suppose he is.
We are, darling. Hello, Juliet.
Hello.
Can I get you a drink?
Oh, that's kind of you. Gin and slimline, lots of ice.
Gin and tonic, please.
It is good to see you, mate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Listen, Trace, go and have a word with the girls. We'll have, Neil and I will have a talk. Go on, love, you know Juliet. Go on.
Thank you. Now, listen, Barry. I don't want you mentioning any deals in front of Sheila. This is strictly a marital weekend. Romance, flowers, the mending of broken fences, that kind of thing. You got it?
Yeah, I got the picture. But a little conflab is required, dear boy. Time being of the essence.
Yeah, well, I'll think of something. Come on, let's go over. Juliet?
Thanks.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
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 Barry, didn't you want to show me your new car?
Hey? Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Tracy, keep the drinks coming, will you, love?
Won't be long.
I can hardly believe it. He hasn't changed a bit. Him and Barry Donovan skiving off together.
Tracy's a real gossip.
You know me, always do like the quiet ones.
But you took enough for two, don't you, Barry?
She don't say a lot. We should carve our way through $1,000 in no time, mate. That's just at Sainsbury's.
So, what's the deal?
It's the yacht moorings at Tony Underwood's new marina. We're selling the second phase off next week, off the plan, of course. There are 10 50-foot berths, $3,000 a year rental, $5,000 premium. The official list comes out next Wednesday. The punters have been queuing up for months, and we don't even start building it till next spring. Offering you first bite, Neil?
I'm not a sailor, Barry. I get seasick on a liner.
I know you're not a bloody sailor, but you're a middleman and a mate. So just some nautical friends.
One or two, yes.
Here you are. Take the whole lot off my hands and you sell them on. Tony will be happy with a $5,000 premium. Whatever you make over the odds is yours.
Where's the catch?
I told you I'm doing us both a favour. I shift him quick, no aggro. Tony's cash flow is $50,000 to the better, and you make a nice little turn.
Where's the catch, Barry?
I want the money and the signed contracts by Friday night. And a little backhander for putting you in. Maybe $3,000? It's not for me, I'm not greedy, it's Tracy. Contracts are all drawn up.
I need my lawyer to look at them. He's in London.
Get him down here. Won't take long once he's here.
Don't ever
leave me like that again. Those women are unbelievable.
I've said I'm sorry, Sheila.
Got to ram Juliet's gin and tonic down her throat. Except it wouldn't have kept her quiet. What on earth happened between you two, anyway? She made your childhood sound like a porn movie.
That's Juliet. She always exaggerates. Take no notice.
Yeah, well, I'm trying hard not to. Right. You ready? I thought we were going for a lover's stroll.
Oh, yes. Look, Sheila, I've got a confession to make.
Yes?
I know we're here to discuss us and everything, but I keep thinking about Carol.
Carol?
Yes, that phone call before we left. She fixed the job interview for me this afternoon. I said I'd go. But I'd arranged all this. I could be there and back in no time.
Why didn't you decide this earlier?
I didn't want to muck up the weekend.
And now you do.
Oh, come on, Sheila. That's the last thing I want.
Well, couldn't you ring up and explain?
Well, yes, but it would look better if I went.
Well, what is this job, anyway?
Something in the city. Carol seemed very keen on it. I'll make it up to you.
I can't stop Juliet. I'm on my way to a meeting. And I'm gonna have to cancel tonight.
Oh, Tony.
Business, love. Something very big cooking on the West Wharf site. But that's strictly confidential for the Mo, okay?
So when shall I see you?
Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll give you a bell. Wouldn't hurt to cool it for a bit anyway. Maureen's getting really suspicious.
She doesn't know you now. She never will.
No? Well, I'll see you.
Oh, this had better be the real McCoy, Neil. Otherwise, you and I are finally getting divorced.
Well, you as well. You want to thank me, Adam, for dragging you out of town. You lead a very unhealthy life.
Yeah, it's called the stress factor. Brought on by clients who never pay their bills.
Don't worry, Adam. This little deal could clean the slate.
Oh, don't.
Tony Underwood's little dinghy. Not bad, eh? Mind you, it hardly ever leaves port, does it, Trace? No, it's more of an investment, really. Still, it's nice to show the old punters around. Trace, can you get us all a drink enough, please? So, everything all right?
Perfectly standard leasing contract. But how are you going to raise 50 grand by Friday?
Leave that to me. Barry, you can help. I want you to send a letter to all the names I've ringed on this waiting list. Tell them you're very sorry and all that, but all the berths have been allocated and there's no way they're going to get one.
I can't do that.
Well, why not? It's true. You've just sold them to me.
Yeah. I have, haven't I? Cheers, Trace. Cheers.
$366, please. There aren't any messages for me by any chance, are there?
No, I'm afraid not, Mrs. Walsh.
Is Juliet Porter around anyway?
It's her afternoon off.
Thank you. Hello, reception. This is Mrs. Walsh again. I'm afraid I'm having to leave unexpectedly. Could you tell Mr. Walsh that I've gone back to London? Yes, thank you. Hello? Oh, yes, that's all right. Put her through. Hello, Carol?
I'll just let Sheila know I'm back. You better stay out of sight.
Oh, Adam here as well. What a coincidence. Can I have the car keys, please?
Look, Sheila, I can explain.
It's too late. Keys, please.
Sheila, I'm back. I'm here.
Keys!
Better be off.
Sheila. Sheila, what's got into you? I said I'd only be a couple of hours.
You didn't go to London.
Didn't I?
Carol phoned.
Carol?
Don't play the bloody innocent, Neil. You were at the marina. I saw the car. What were you doing? No, don't bother. I don't want to know.
Sheila, any chance of a lift back? Oh, nice one, Neil.
Nice weekend?
Okay, I blew it. Don't start.
You promised.
I broke it. I'm human, weak, untrustworthy. Feel free, add to the list.
You're lucky Jeffrey's the understanding type. I've apologized for you. I said I'd rearrange the interview for today.
Sheila's threatening divorce again. And do you know why? Because her life's up the spout. Because I'm forced to run around making money for you in the bank. It was the bank that dropped me in it in the first place.
You put yourself there, Neil.
Well, thanks for the sympathy. You should try sitting this side of the desk, see how it feels.
So, you were doing business down by the seaside?
I didn't say that.
I'm sorry, I thought you did. Jeffrey, yes. He's here now. He's coming straight over. Bye.
The director's floor, please. Thank you.
I know you.
Mr. Tasty, snack and a drink quick as a wink.
No, you're someone else.
No, I'm definitely me.
No. We've met before. Don't you know me?
Are you Chicken Chow Mein? Lobster Thermidor? Then we haven't met.
Yes, it's an Irish name. Walsh. Yes, that's it. Hey, don't you owe my wife money.
I've done the first sitting, Jeffrey. I'll be back in a jiff. Traffic's a bit heavy, though. There you go, Mel.
Cheers. I don't get this, Neil. Yesterday, I got a letter saying there's no way that I'm going to get onto this marina. Then suddenly, up you pop like bloody Santa Claus offering me a berth.
Would you want it or not, Mel?
Do I want it? Oh, of course I want it. Linda's been nagging me for years to get in. I don't know, she thinks she's going to meet.
Well, now's your chance, Mel. You can give her the good news.
How much again?
$3 grand a year rental, $6 grand premium. But I'll need the $6 grand this week. That's how you jump in the queue, Mel.
Give me the contract and I'll see you Friday with the money.
May your rudder stay stiff in the breeze, Mel.
How much?
$7 grand. Prime position.
But Johnny, what's the sodding yen, we are? Bleeding slants. They're going to cop it, you know. I thought you said $6 grand.
Yeah, well, it's gone up in the last 24 hours, hasn't it? Supply and demand. You know all about that.
Who else has bought?
Mel Green, Freddie Grant, and the on Charles Berry Brown.
Yeah, I know. Couldn't stand a rubber duck in a bath, any of them.
Get the best berth for you, Nick. Right in front of the clubhouse.
There isn't a clubhouse now.
Oh, when it's built, I mean.
Give us a contract. I'll think about it.
Tell you what, Nick. Why not think about it at my place? Pop round for a bite and a drink tonight. Bring glory.
You must be desperate.
On the contrary, Nick. Won't you moan in 6 months' time how you missed the boat? What should I say to you? Adam? 2 definites, 4 probables, and a maybe. Yeah, they're going like hot chow mein. We'll have a bloody armada down there by Saturday.
You haven't released any of those berths on the West Wharf yet, have you?
Well, not officially, no.
Don't. We may be about to repeat the evolutionary cycle, Barry.
Hey?
Jump out of the water and onto dry land.
Right.
Neither Sheila Walsh nor Neil Walsh can take your call at the moment. If you'd like to leave a message, please speak after the beep. I know it's stupid. She bloody made a play for him. Then he said he was coming back to London and he didn't. I don't know what he was doing.
Oh, you're mad. Neil's not interested in anyone else. He's potty about you. It's just your imagination.
I hope so.
Oh, don't give it another thought.
No. I'll go.
Hello, Sheila. I'm up in town. Thought I'd pop in. Neil said you'd do me a massage and facial.
Oh, did he?
That is all right, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, that's fine. Sally will show you where everything is.
Hello, Sally.
This way, please.
Hello?
Have you told all your old flames to pop in for a free massage?
Sorry?
Because the lovely Juliet is clearly under that impression.
Oh, I believe I did mention something about popping in, but I didn't expect...
She's clocked up half an hour already, so you better tell her to pop off again and bloody quick. What's she doing here anyway? What's going on?
Well, I don't know, do I?
Don't you?
Look, should I put you some flowers?
I don't want them. Got nothing to put them in, and it doesn't make any difference.
Well, I was hoping you could knock off early. I've invited a couple of friends round for a quick nosh.
Got a bloody nerve.
Oh, don't worry. I've got 4 cock a van on the van. They'll heat up a treat.
Sheila, could I just use the phone before I go? Oh, hello, Neil. I took you up on your offer. It was great. I feel really, you know.
The phone's on the desk.
Thanks.
If you want me to entertain your cronies tonight, get rid of that woman now.
All right, all right.
I never want to see her again.
You won't, you won't.
Where have you been? I've been trying to get you all day. I can't make it tonight. No. I'm really sorry. Men only.
Oh, don't.
Well, I didn't know you were coming up early, did I? No, Julia, don't do that. Go home. I'll call you tomorrow.
Can I get a cab outside?
Yes, no problem, Julia.
Oh, how much do I owe?
Oh, we wouldn't dream of asking. It's on the house.
Thanks. See you both. Must rush.
Bye.
£22.50, please.
Can we change for 3? Thanks very much. Which room is Mr. Underwood in, please?
Are you staying at the hotel now?
Yes, I'm Mrs. Underwood.
Well, the Mirabelle suite, Mrs. Underwood.
Thank you. Tony. You bitch.
Thought I told you to go home.
You two-timing bastard.
Not in here, Juliet. I'm with some very important people.
How could you do it to me with that gold-digging little tart?
She's here on business.
Oh, yeah, funny business. You're insulting my intelligence, Tony.
Look, if you want to keep your job, shut up and piss off home before I have you chucked out.
It had better be good, Neil. I don't make a habit of buying sight unseen.
The choice is 50 foot of mooring on the south coast, Nick. You'll be numero uno, captain of the fleet.
Admiral, Neil. Admiral. And if it's not up to par, you'll be the first to walk the plank.
Great cock au vin, Sheila. Didn't know you had it in you.
Any time.
Bye, Gloria. So nice.
Oh, yeah. Super.
Bye, boys. See you in the morning, Sheila.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
A massage?
And the rest.
Not for sale, Nick.
No, never are they? I'll give $500,000 to swap a Gloria for a Sally.
What you on about, Nick?
Nothing, darling, just talking biz.
She wouldn't have you, Nicky.
I don't know what you mean.
And if I should hear that you've even bumped into her in the street, I'll be down the DTI faster than you can say insider dealing. You gotta watch the buggers.
Well, I think he's a bloody shocker.
Oh, he is.
Well, stop admiring him, then.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You'd love to be like him. Self-made corporate criminal.
He's not a criminal. He's just doing what gentlemen brokers have been doing for generations.
Which is now illegal because the hoodlums have gone in the door and gone bananas with greed.
You're my own little pocket Puritan. If you can't do it at Sunday school, you shouldn't do it at all.
Yes, well, I run my business on strictly legal and ethical lines, and I'm doing all right, thank you very much. And I can sleep at night.
Straight out of Dickens. Miss Goodbody. Kind to orphans and cats.
Yes, well, I'm sorry. I just don't like your values.
My values are dictated by my circumstances.
Which aren't too good at the moment.
You mean we aren't too good at the moment?
No, we are not. Move over. I suppose that's what you were up to last weekend, was it? All that yacht business.
I've got a little something going, yes.
Where does Juliet fit in?
Juliet's got nothing to do with it. Juliet leads her own life. I hadn't seen her for 15 years, and I don't expect to see her for another 15. Hello?
You've got to help me, Neil. I'm being threatened.
Juliet, I'm a happily married man, and I'm just going to bed.
Please, Neil. I'm at the Carlton Hotel. I'm in the bar. You've got to help me.
Juliet? I'll have to go. She sounds in a bad way.
I don't believe this. Why is that woman ringing here in the middle of the night?
I don't know, do I?
Well, why are you going to see her?
She's in trouble. She sounded drunk.
I don't care. What are we doing? Running a Good Samaritan service now for all your old flames?
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Susie's gonna sack me. Bastard! Shut up. Susie's getting lost. If I don't leave him alone.
Juliet, I suggest you leave him alone, don't you? Isn't that the best thing to do? Hmm?
I can't!
All right.
Told you to get out of here. Who are you?
Neil Walsh. I believe we have a business arrangement.
Just keep out of things that don't concern you, Mr. Walsh.
All right. Come on. Come on. Now, let's get you home. There's no point in hanging about here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Save me.
Come on, I'm here. Don't worry.
No. Stay the night with me.
I can't do that, Juliet.
Yes, you can. It's room here.
Look, I appreciate the offer, Julia, but I really can't, okay? I thought you loved Tony.
Sue. It's like you too. Like you a lot.
Come on, Mama. Let's get you somewhere safe for the night. Before one of us gets raped. Come on. Yeah, come on. Thanks, Sheila.
I must be mad.
I'll put her on the first train home in the morning.
Do what you like with her.
Oh, come on, Sheila, I had to help.
You didn't have to bring her back to my flat, though, did you? Talk about rubbing the cat's nose in it.
Sheila, you've got absolutely no reason to worry. Nothing's been happening between me and Juliet, and nothing's going to happen. I don't find her attractive. She's not my type.
She used to be.
That was years ago. You just got to trust me, that's all. Why should I lie to you? I love you.
We should never got involved in this bloody yacht business.
I'm just trying to do what's best for both of us. That's all I'm interested in. Our future, you and me. And every little 10 grand helps.
We're going to build the biggest shopping mall on the south coast, right here.
But what about all the other arrangements?
Got the nod from the planners yesterday.
Have we made an application?
Not yet, but I've bunged all the right people. It'll be a formality.
What about a yacht berth, Tony?
Sod the bloody yacht berths. We build them somewhere else in a couple of years. Why? There's no hitch, is there? You haven't been selling them off early, have you?
You never said anything to me about a shopping mall, Tony.
Who have you sold them to? Get them back. Tear up the contract.
I did mention it to a mate of mine, Neil Walsh.
Neil Walsh? Who's he? Never heard of him. Wait a minute, Walsh? Walsh?
Yeah, Neil Walsh.
Bloody hell. I met him last night. Barry, there's something that I need to tell you.
What's that, Tony?
No. No, second thoughts, it'll keep.
Cheers, Tony.
There you go, Neil. Don't bother to count it. Gloria's really chuffed. Can't wait to flash her sheets around the harbour. Me and the boys thought we'd have a sail around the coast in the morning, have a bit of a recce. See you there, OK? Bring the missus.
Don't say I don't pay my debts. 4 grand, plus interest.
Neil, I can't take it.
Why not?
There is a problem with the yacht berths.
What do you mean?
Well, Tony Underwood has changed his mind. He's got other plans.
What do you mean, got other plans? I've got his 50 grand in here.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want your 50 grand. In fact, he told me to tell you what to do with it. He has just sold the site to Squiggly's the Builders for $500,000. As your unpaid legal advisor, my advice is he's not going to budge.
If I don't salvage something out of this, I'll join the crabs, crawl under a rock and drown. Hang on. Barry? Barry?
Listen, mate, I can't say anything at the moment.
Here's the deal, Barry. This is yours. Buy Tracy a new dress.
I don't want it. I shouldn't even be seen talking to you at the moment.
All right. Where's Tony?
I don't know. He's away somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Listen, Neil, sorry, mate. The deal's off.
Where's Sheila?
It's okay, she's here.
So are they. And the lifeboats. Where have you been? I need a full team, subs, reserves, and the walking wounded.
I haven't driven all this way to be insulted.
Let's stand down a bit. Mind the paintwork.
Not much room to berth around here, is there?
I like that one, Nick.
Ah, it's all right. Mine's smaller, but quicker.
We don't like 'em small and quick. We like 'em big and slow, don't we, Sheila?
Where's this West Wharf, then, Neil?
It's over there, Nick. Nothing but sand and seaweed. Why don't you stay on board? Give Sheila a drink.
Yes, I'm gasping.
No. I think we'll have a gander now before we're all too pissed to stand up, eh? Come on, Gloria. Belt, Linda! Mavis, boys! Lead the way, mon bruv.
This is a charade. Nice class of crumpet round here, Neil.
I heard that, Nicky boy.
So, he hasn't turned up. I'm not his nursemaid, Geoffrey. Maybe he's ill. Have you tried his home? We'll try again. I'm sure there's a simple explanation.
Right, Fred and Mavis. Fred and Mavis, you are here, which is there. Charles, you're there. And Mel and Linda, you're there, sir.
Where's the clubhouse again, Neil?
The clubhouse, Nick, is just there.
What the bloody hell are you doing here?
Excuse me, chat amongst yourselves for a moment, would you? Put that thing away, Tony. We don't want the whole world to hear our business.
What business? You've been told the deal's off.
Look, can't we discuss this somewhere less public?
I've got nothing to say.
I've got the contracts and the money. If I hand this over, I've fulfilled my legal obligations. In a court of law, there's nothing you can do.
Sue me.
Look, Tony, be reasonable. These people have paid in good faith for mooring rights in your marina.
Give them their money back. No sweat.
What about my profit?
You jumped the gun, Neil. You made a false start, so now you're disqualified. You're a non-runner. Now, if you'll excuse me.
What's the problem, Neil?
Oh, nothing, Nick. Just having a chat with the owner. He's doing a bit of advanced survey. For the yacht berths. Come on.
Neil, it'll take weeks to fight in the courts. It's a non-starter.
Why don't you just tell them the truth? Give them their money back and let's all have a drink.
It's the principle. I don't like people acting illegally.
You don't like people sticking one on you mean?
Where do you get your language from these days?
Mixing with your friends, darling.
Come on, you lot! We're cracking the bubbly!
Long in a minute!
Now where are you off to?
Just keep them boozing.
If they drink any more, they'll sink.
£85 for this hat. And I have to wear it. You can do what you like.
Hello? Yes?
You're fired.
Oh, hello, Jeffrey. I've been trying to call you. I didn't feel too well this morning.
And I want the van back now.
What was that, Jeffrey? It's a bad line. Look, I'll call you back later. We won't be interrupted now, will we?
No, why? What did you have in mind?
A little chat.
Oh,
About Tony. He and Barry have mucked me around on a business venture. I stand to lose $8 grand. My lawyer's going to sue me, and if my trustee finds out, I'll probably disappear behind bars. I need something on him, Juliet. A bit of leverage.
I don't think I know anything, Neil.
Well, what about his wife? Does she know about his affairs?
Me, you mean? He says she doesn't. I think she does and couldn't care a toss.
How did he get planning permission for that shopping mall?
I don't want to land Tony in trouble.
You won't, Juliet. I just need something to make him see my point of view, that's all.
Does your wife know you're here?
Yes or no? Why?
I was just wondering what I was getting out of all this.
Look, it's not that I wouldn't like to, Juliet. God knows I was tempted the other night.
Yes. Thanks. Sorry I blew a fuse. But you're not tempted now.
For old time's sake, you mean?
If you like.
Juliet, this is called adultery.
I know. Fun, isn't it?
Not as much fun as getting my $8 grand back from Underwood. The truth can be brutal sometimes, too.
Bloody hell, you men, all you think about is business.
No, we conduct business, but we think a lot about sex. Now, have you got something for me or not? You and Tony can't exactly be bosom pals. Now he's discovered little traces running around the place.
He'll ditch her in a few weeks. He's using her, giving her a good time while he keeps her dad sweet.
Her dad?
Joe Warren. Or should I say Councillor Warren, chairman of the planning group, likes to mix with money. So does his daughter. You know, the yacht, the roller, the trips to Marbella, and Tony's very discreet. I didn't tell you.
How can I thank you, Julia?
You want to know?
Come on, have another little drink, you lot. After all, it is a celebration, isn't it? Woo! Down the hatch!
She seems to know you, Sheila. Why don't you introduce her to your friends? Come and join her party, darling. You look lovely.
I don't think even you could afford her, Nick.
Sorry to break up the happy gathering, but I'd like a word in your ear.
Look, I've got just 2 short words to say to you, and if you don't do it, I shall get heavy. Do you understand?
And I've got 2 words to say to you, Tone. Councillor Warren and backhander. Now, I can keep those words to myself, or I can start shouting them loudly in public until someone takes notice.
Get your ass out of here and take that drunken shower with you.
Is everything all right, Tony?
So to be, Tone. If I start pointing fingers, the respectable builders like Squiggles will be out of this still faster than rats of a sinking ship. It's either that or we step inside and certain pieces of paper exchange hands. Shall we say $8 grand's worth? For trouble and expenses? And nothing more will be said, heard or spoken of again.
Where'd you get hold of all this?
Well, don't look at me.
Where's Tracy?
On the boat.
She's opened her mouth.
That's the one thing she hasn't done. But then you both know what I mean, wouldn't you?
What's he talking about?
Never mind. Let's get this sorted out.
I'm getting
get into the bloody bottom of this.
Could I have your attention, please, everybody? Sorry to put a dampener on the afternoon, but I got some bad news. The owner of this marina, Mr. Tony Underwood, has seen fit to renege on the sale of the new moorings.
Sir!
He's obtained planning permission for a shopping centre and sold the site for a vastly inflated price. In other words, he's pulled a stroke, and we are the casualties. I've taken advice from my legal representative, who recommends we do not get involved in a costly battle, the outcome of which cannot be guaranteed. This is another case, I'm afraid, of small fry being crushed by corporate giants. But since most of you have done some crushing in your time, I hope you'll take a sanguine view.
Never.
I will, of course, refund your money immediately. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We don't want the money.
Well, I suppose it wasn't your fault, really. At least you played fair by everyone. They can't ask for more than that.
Your mate Underwood took a right liberty. No profit on this one, then.
Fair not, Mel.
Well, I suppose I shall just have to wait a little bit longer for my £4 grand, eh?
I gave you my word, Adam. At least someone comes out ahead in this fiasco.
God, you know, thank you very much.
I think you'd all like to know that we've been used as pawns in a dirty game of speculation and deceit. We've all come out losers, except in one person, and there's no bottle of champers for guessing who that is. You never intended to get us into this marina. You used us to screw a nice little wad for yourself. Why didn't you see what he was up to? You're supposed to be so bloody clever with money.
Now, wait a minute, Gloria. I can explain. You're talking about legitimate expenses. Legal fees, overheads, financial risks.
Is she telling the truth?
Yeah. Is she? No, of course not. Not exactly. Look, Adam, will you explain? I'm due back at work.
Is there a Mr. Walsh here?
Yeah, that's me.
Mr. Walsh, the ex-delivery man for Mr. Tasty Catering.
Yeah.
It's about the van. The owner reports it has been taken and driven away without his consent. Is this true, sir?
So what was so important at the seaside that you had to leave Geoffrey in the lurch?
Look, I'm sorry, Carol, but serving burnt poultry to overpaid barrel boys is not my idea of fun.
All right. I'll get you another job. And if you don't like that, I'll get you another. I won't be put off, Neil.
I thought we had an understanding.
My private feelings have nothing to do with my professional opinion. And my professional opinion is that you're a tricky bastard, Neil Walsh.
What have I done?
You've lied to me for a start. I was hoping that you'd come in and tell me the truth, unprompted. Give me the money, Neil.
What money?
The £8,000 you extorted from Tony Underwood. He rang me.
Extorted? You don't believe that?
I'm not sure what I believe. Can I have it, please?
I, gave 4,000 to Adam. He's been waiting months.
Which you shouldn't have done, but we'll let that pass. Now I want the rest, Neil. Otherwise, I'll turn nasty.
Okay, you win. I was going to hand it over anyway, just testing your mettle. Now for a week's work, though, eh? Take the handcuffs off and see what you could be getting.
Keep bringing me 4,000 a week. I might think about it.
You're on.
Legally, I mean.
Of course.
Baby, don't you cry no more, no more. Baby, don't you cry no more. I've been a lot of trouble, but I won't be anymore. Baby, don't you cry no more. I confess, been a fool. Bled your heart, did you cruel? So wipe away the sun tear from your eyes so red and sore. You won't have to cry. so you can go home.